I thought I was too old for stuffed animals, but apparently on Hytale I'm not. And I know this because I've spent hours and hours and hours trying to get this little guy's cousin. You see, recently, everyone on the server has collectively found enough animal memories to earn the Harvest Trophy. And this is absolutely one of the most tedious, time-consuming tasks I have ever taken on. It basically needs 100 of everything. 100 greater life essences, so not just a regular life essence, but 100, so that's like 100. 100 wild berries, which you can't even grow, you have to collect them. And then 100 of every single crop that you can grow, including the apples that you have to pick. 100 eggs, 100 wool, 100 fish, moss, logs, poop, feathers, tree sap, plant fiber, and 8 milk buckets and 8 moosehorn milk buckets. I know it may seem kind of simple just grabbing these items, but it's so time consuming. So growing the crops isn't a big deal. It just takes time. You put down some seeds, you pick them up, you put down more, you pick them up, and you just keep changing the crops out until you have everything that you need. That was pretty easy. I already had apple trees. That wasn't bad at all. But fortunately, with the most recent update, we now have friends. They stuck around. My friends don't always stick around, so this is kind of nice. Once a day, every day, you can re-shear the sheep, and you can milk the cows and milk the moosehorn to get all those materials. And by the way, do you have any idea what moosehorn milk does to your body? Here, I'm gonna show you what it does. Well, let me just tell you, it makes you slow and sluggish. It adds body weight. You start growing hair in unexpected places. Your breath is horrible. It's utterly ridiculous. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Ugh, okay. All right. We're back. Have almost everything here. See, I think I've got, the rest of the milk up there. I do still need 2 different items. If we look in here again and you scroll down, you will see that I need 100 fish. Now, I haven't even attempted fishing yet. That's gonna be probably the main task of the day. But the last item is the absolute worst thing to get on this entire list, and that's the white feathers. Do you know how to get white feathers? Well, I didn't. I had to figure it out. And let me tell you, it ain't easy. You get white feathers from pigeons. Let me see. I don't think any of these, none of the other birds do white feathers. Let's see, that's not, I think that's a duck, little bluebirds. None of these are pigeons around here. You have to shoot a pigeon out of the sky in order to get 1, maybe 2 feathers. And I am horrible at it. I don't know. I guess I can show you an attempt. Don't laugh. It's gonna be so bad. Okay, let me go find one, and then I'll show you what it takes to shoot it out of the sky. Now that I have thoroughly embarrassed myself, let's just move on. We need 100 fish, and I have no idea how that works. I believe you use these fishing traps, but I don't really know how the fishing traps work. I don't think they're as simple as just like throwing a fishing rod into water. I think it's also going to require some time. So let's make a few, throw them in the water and see what's up. Okay, I've been goofing around for a while and here's what I have discovered. You can't place them in one deep water. Why? Because these things have weird hitboxes. So you can place them super tight side by side like this, but you gotta have quite a large gap going this direction. I think it's like 3 blocks. And then above it and below it, yeah, you see this is like partially submerged, but that's the closest you can put a block above it. You can like waterlog it though, so that's something good to remember. And it doesn't just have to be like 2 or 3 deep. It can be much deeper. So you see out here, I've got it in way deep water. So I'm thinking maybe we might do something with putting a bunch of them compact together and then trying to maybe stack them. I might be able to get it in a pretty small area over near my house so I don't have to keep coming out here to the lake. You know what? Right next to my house is this rocky thingy, and I think I could turn this into a waterfall. What do you think? I haven't done any kind of nature-like terraforming here in Hytale yet, so this might be a good experiment. Okay, first things first, I need to turn this into a fully functioning farm. All right, so we have a layer of water. I will dig it out to be 2 deep, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I need another layer of water to come down on top of this. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll knock out the blocks up here on top and place down 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll do that one more time. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now technically that should be fully functioning. Every day we should be able to look in here and gather fish from this. I'm going to have some kind of a walkway, I think, maybe like right through here so I can reach down below and up above. But that should be the minimum. This should be functional. Now we just need to make it decorative. So I'm going to have more water coming down and then add some water down below here. I don't really understand the water mechanics in Hytale yet, but I did the best I could, and I think it turned out okay. It looks like it's a bit of a cascading fall there that I made completely by accident. We won't tell anyone. Now let's make ourselves a little bit of a pool down here. I don't want anything really big, but I want it to look cute. Even with the infinite water trick from the Quebec's corner, this took forever. I filled up one layer, then dug down a few so I wouldn't have to like try to build up the layers as we go. And I made a little pool up here that kind of looks like the source is coming from a spring in the back here. Is it ultra realistic? No, not at all. But now I want to change out some of the blocks around the edges, and also, you know, there shouldn't be grass in the middle of the water, and add some vegetation to make it hopefully look a little more natural and kind of cool looking. And if I do a good job, it'll look just like this. Ta-da! Oh, it turned out so good. This took a very, very long time. I didn't go crazy with the vegetation. I figured I want to add more stuff around here eventually, so I didn't want to put too much down. But I love the combination of these stalks here. I love the ivy growing. I love the plants in the water. And this bridge. How much do you love this bridge? I love it so much. Those are roof parts and windows and walls. Oh man, they came together so good. I wasn't sure about using the marble because it doesn't really match the house. But this is all marble up here, so it matched that. And I figured that was probably the most important thing. And now I can just walk over here, see if any of these are ready to be harvested, grab out my materials, and wait for it to come back again. And why didn't anybody tell me all the cool things you could get from fishing? It's not just fish. You get some placeable decorative items. You get some cool shells. You get some essence of water, which I have no idea what it's for. And of course, lots of salt blocks, which is important. But I particularly love these treasure piles. This is the second one that I got, and I've just been placing them over here next to my furnaces. I think next to the iron piles, it looks so cool. But the only negative that I've discovered in this adventure is how slow the fish come. You don't get a fish every time. Matter of fact, out of all 12 of those, I usually only get 2 or 3 fish at a time. So I'm not going to be able to get my little cute stuffed animal today. We're going to have to wait. But I think the adventure was well worth it. What a great addition to the base. I think it's a really fun way to turn a farm into something decorative. I absolutely love it. I hope that you do too, and I hope that you found it adequate.